Hello YouTube, I decided to make a video showing off all of my masks. Now I may just be showing my 78 right now, but I'm gonna go timeline by timeline. First I'm gonna go for the Blumhouse timeline, and then the Rob Zombie timeline. But right now, here's my beautiful 78. Tangerine cream color right here. I figured out that my problem with repainting these masks is I make the skin a bit too dark. If you make it a bit lighter, you can easily blend the white into the skin color. But this time, usually people do like white washes. I never do washes successfully, like they always mess up. So I just decided to dry brush black in certain areas. But I do like the look of it even without the whitewash. I think this is a bit more accurate to the film. What I do sometimes on these masks, because I have a small head, I like to use Velcro here. You can see where I spray painted it with Plasti-Dip. Experimented with that. And wasn't a huge fan, so there's my 78. I trimmed the neck a bit too. But that's my 78. Then I decided to get a go again with my 2018. I did like the look of it originally, but I think now it's a lot better looking. Like, you know your head is small when your heads can fit in these masks perfectly. I added some skin color here. I kind of wanted to do that to do like what a lot of the fans do and do kind of like a reminiscent of the Captain Kirk. I even redid the hair with camel hair and spray painted it brown. It was one of my first times re-hairing a mask. I think I did pretty well. Now moving on to my Kills mask. I know I said I'd make a video about this like a long time ago, but I kind of forgot about it, and also too, not much people liked that video as much as me redoing the cheap mask, so I kind of forgot about it. Now this isn't my first one. My first one, I was trying to redo it, but it ripped around the eyes right here. So I had to get a new one, but it's fine. I'm actually really happy with this one because the stock hair is really nice. With the gunshot wound right here, I tried to go a bit of a mix of smudginess and drippiness. I know people like the drippy look of it. I like it too, but I like it more smudgy. I don't like a lot of blood on my stuff. You'll kind of see something hypocritical in one of my other masks, but I felt like I had to add it because it's a gunshot wound. But, yep. Almost forgot to show you the burnt side. I'm still working on getting liquid latex to fill this up. Or maybe rubber cement. But here's the burns. Maybe I'll use hot glue. I singed some of the hair a bit. Sprayed it in place. And that is my Halloween Kills. Now I'm excited to show this one because I just finished it yesterday. My Halloween Ends. This one, like, all of the repaints that I did, they were alright, but I wanted to capture a lot of the detail. That's hard for me because I usually just keep the stock paint on. I prefer to do that rather than the hassle of taking it off. But what I mainly wanted to show out was the forehead cracks right here and the cracks around here. mainly use like a lot of browns and suntanned peach colors. The hair here is the most screen accurate due to it being a mix of crepe hair and the original stock mohair. Of course, the mold, that's kind of a signature on these masks. I attach those with super glue. They're cotton. Usually people just dab the cotton ball onto where they put the glue. I like to do the more tedious way because it kind of gives out extra detail. I might speckle a bit more green on it too. But yep, that is my Halloween ends. Now here's the bloody mask that I was talking about, and I recently did an unboxing on it. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Originally, I just had it like a light brown color with the cracks detailed. But then it kind of looked a bit bland, but I kept it anyway until I figured out the problem. I was looking at the photos, kind of rewatched a recap of the movie. Turns out the reason why he got the big 2 holes here, not the face, up here and down here, is because he was shot in the first movie. I kind of missed that. Like, I missed that in the first movie, so I felt like I had to add the blood just to be a bit accurate to that. And then I dry brushed a little bit of an off-white onto it, so now it looks more natural. Of course, dry brush some browns and blacks into the cracks here. I even added some blood into the hair up here. Gotta try to reshape it again because I keep these things on soda bottles. I mean, like, I don't like using wig heads. I feel like using soda bottles is more budget friendly. And somebody at my school said that I should use juice bottles instead because I could, like, get 5 cents off of these bottles. I mean, it's a good idea, but I prefer the soda bottles. And it's worth this rather than the 5 cents. And last but not least is my Rob Zombie Scarred, or Dirty, or whatever they call it in the film. This one I, again, re-haired. And I decided to trim around certain cracks, like right there. And like, yep, right here, here. Especially on the forehead there. This one really wasn't as hard as I thought. All I needed to do was like paint it white, do a wash of gray and black with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol, dab it off, and then add all of the aging here. I cut the neck myself, obviously, because for some reason Trick or Treat Studios doesn't cut the necks, but they cut them fine on these. But, yeah, that's pretty much my collection. I hope to get the Dream mask and the clean Rob Zombie mask. I'm not into the other masks because, in my opinion, they're just bland. But, yep, Blumhouse and Rob Zombie. Feel free to use my masks as reference. I might post a video, I might post photos of all of them on some platform. I do have an Instagram with the same name as my YouTube channel. Used to have a TikTok, but I quit. I might make a video about that. But, yeah.